everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. And you know what today is? Today is day 30 of 31 days of horror. Day 30. Man, I don't want this month to be over. I've been having fun doing this. So, I'm going to do this again next month. But it's not going to be horror. It's going to be everything. I've come up with 30 days half November. So the whole idea behind it is that I'm going to watch movies I've never seen before. You might have seen them, but I haven't. So, to give you an example, I mean, it's been out for a while. I've never seen the Nicolas Cage movie Mom and Dad. That's going to go on, you know, if I get a chance to see it, boom. That'll go on the list. But here, I've got a DVR full of stuff, and I'm thinking, none of the stuff I'm gonna watch for November is gonna be Blu-ray or DVD. It's all gonna be off my DVR. And yeah, so 30 days, half November will be. I want to do it again. I think it'd just be kind of fun. But you know, so that's coming up. So like I said, I want to do this again. It'll be horror, it'll be classics, it'll be whatever. You know. Now, talking about this month, 31 days of horror. I'm not the only one doing it. There's the one and only MSJ, Double Shot J, Carly 317, Retro Horror, Random Horror, I Am the Ice Lord, Tony Has Nine Figures, Dave Maggot. There's a bunch of people doing this stuff. Check them all out. Before we get into it, I want you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. When you do like, helps the video get out to other people. When you do subscribe, hit the bell, ding the bell, ring the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I put something new up. Yeah. Now to get on to the movie. The movie is The Attic Expeditions. Starring, and this is the main reason I bought this movie, starring Seth Green, Jeffrey Combs, Ted Raimi. What? I mean, when I saw these three names, I'm like, three names you're never going to hear in a movie together. Seth Green, Jeffrey Combs, and Ted Raimi. Wow. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, well, I've never seen this movie before. So I will grab a copy of it from Severin, of course. There it is, The Attic Expeditions. The Attic Expeditions, the main character, Trevor, is... This movie almost feels like it could be part of the H.P. Lovecraft universe, if that makes sense. Trevor is in an asylum, and he's dealing with amnesia. He wakes up on the operating table, and he doesn't remember who he is or why he's there, and he spirals, you know. After a while, the doctor, played by Jeffrey Combs, says, "You've been here 4 years. We're going to send you to a halfway house, not a halfway house, but like, you know, he's not going to be in the asylum. They're going to send him to a home called the Love House, you know, where all these people are going to recover and get better and deal with therapy and all that stuff. And while there, weird things begin to happen. He starts to remember little things, but he's not sure if these are memories or just weird dreams. Seth Green plays an inmate. Surprise. And he's the... I would say, like, if you watch the movie 12 Monkeys, he's kind of like the, you know, the Brad Pitt of the movie. The one that's spouting all the crazy. You know, and it's just kind of interesting when you find out what's really going on in this movie. I can't say too much because this movie has a pretty cool twist to it. I really enjoyed the movie. It was a complete and utter, you know, slide out of your skin and just kind of like watch this movie and then experience it type of feeling. I enjoyed it. It's really really weird. Yeah. Andreas Jones plays Trevor, and I mean they got his name right there at the top, and I'm kind of like, how come I can tell you movies with Seth Green, Jeffrey Combs, and Ted Raimi, but I have no idea who Andreas Jones is, you know? So yeah, I don't really have a lot to say about this because this is one of those movies that takes you along for a ride that that you can't really talk about. You know, people need to experience this movie. I mean, if you want to, it's a fun ride. This is a Severin, you know, a Severin thing, and one of the, I didn't watch it yet, but one of the special features on here is they did a pandemic reunion. So, you know, if you remember at the very beginning, there were all these people doing this, you know, artists like John Fogerty and, you know, Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, and all, they were all doing this like real cool stuff to keep their name out there. Well, they did something similar to that. They got the entire they reunited Seth Green and Jeffrey Combs and all these people on a Zoom call, and they just kind of like talked about it. Supposedly, I did see that it's like 39 minutes long, so it must have been something cool. But yeah, the Attic Expeditions. I do like the cover too. I think that's really cool. Kind of just reaches out to you. But there's a lot to this. There's a book. There's magic. There's, like I said, it feels like it could be an H.P. Lovecraft type of movie. I don't really have much more to say. Sorry. I mean, this is a short one just because I don't want to give too much away about this movie. You know, as always, I am the 13th Wolfman, and that's right, I'm on the prowl.